Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. You're here again with me, the Stat Collector, and today I have a very beautiful set of proof pre-decimal coins to show you. As you can see here in front of me, I'm looking at the changing face of British coinage, Queen Elizabeth II pre-decimal edition, the last coins of an era, all the sought after final issues of classic British coins. Now, before we go any further, I must say I am a huge fan of old British pre-decimal coinage. I'm just so very interested in all the coins, all the history, the amount, the worth, just all the different designs, all the different monarchs that feature on the coins. Most of my collection, I'd say at least a good 99% of my collection is old pre-decimal coinage. Sadly, not all silver. A lot of it is post 1947. But as I say, it's just always been something that's very much interested me and something I've always been very interested in collecting. So that being the case, I am extremely interested to share this set with you all today. So as we open the album, the first thing we'll find inside just a little bit of details about each of the coins, and also it goes into a little bit of detail of the pictures that are featured on the reverse of each coins. So onto the actual coins themselves. If we open the left hand side here, we'll find a little bit more information about the coinage themselves, about the designs that was on them, the artists who depicted a lot of the different designs, and also the portrait of her late Majesty the Queen Elizabeth, which was designed by artist Mary Gillick, and I do believe that's not sure that's the photo that was based on, but that's certainly a photo of the young Queen Elizabeth. Okay, so on to the coins themselves. The lowest denomination available would have been a quarter penny, which was also known as the farthing. Here on the reverse of the farthing, which is a 1953 farthing, here you can see a picture of a wren, which I believe is one of the UK's smallest birds. One other thing you'll notice is these coins are not entirely, there's one that isn't, but the rest of them are all layered in fine gold. So these are a fine gold layered proof set of pre-decimal coins. And there, as you can see on the obverse there, we have a young looking Queen Elizabeth. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So after the farthing, you would have had this one, which was the halfpenny, which is, as the name suggests, was worth exactly half a penny. And on the reverse of this coin, we see featured Sir Francis Drake's ship, the Golden Hand, which is quite coincidental as we have the Golden Hand in golden layered. Beautiful, beautiful set of coins here. And again, we have the same obverse of the Mary Gillick depiction of a young Queen Elizabeth. Okay. Excellent. So then we'll get on to the next one, which is the old penny, which depicts Britannia herself in finely dressed in red, white, and blue. There we go. Again, I do believe they're all showing the same obverse of the coin. So we'll stick mainly to the reverses. So this is that is the old style, what's known as the large penny. And if I take these two coins here and put them next to each other, you can definitely see why the old bikes were called penny farthings, with the big wheel at the front and the small wheel at the back. There we go. Okay, a little bit of history for you there. Okay, so the next coin up is this one here, which is the only coin in the collection that isn't actually gold layered. For some reason, this is just the standard brass threepenny bit, also known as a joey. Here we go. See, it displays a hexadecimal design. And this coin replaced the old silver style threepenny bit, which I believed happened around 1936. I may be wrong on the date there. The reason it was changed is the silver threepenny bit was so small it was constantly being lost by people. So this was the first of the coins that lost its precious metal status and went down to a base metal quite a bit before the other coins we'll get to in just a moment. But as you can see, I think they look quite similar to the old style round pounds, which I remember from being a kid growing up very well, except obviously they would have had the rounded edges. But let's make sure that's in focus. Okay, brilliant. What a beautiful, beautiful set of coins these are. Okay, so the next coin up is the lucky silver sixpence, except for this time, as we say, is gold layered with the enamelled finish. Okay, the sixpence, commonly known as a tanner, not to be mistaken as a tenner. Here we go. That's T-A-N, not T-E-N. Okay. Again, just a beautiful, beautiful set of coins. I'm sorry, they seem to be missing out quite badly tonight. I'm not too sure why. Here we go. There you go. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful set of coins. There we go. Okay. So moving on to the next side of the album. Here we can see all the different certificates of authenticity for each of the coins. There's a bit of information of each coin. Again, I won't go through each one, but if you do want to pause your screens and just have a quick read for yourself, there we go. This will tell you all the different information about each coin, what it's made out of, how it's finished, how it's layered, that kind of thing. So it's finished layered with pure gold and accented in full colour. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's very difficult to do this with my gloves on. Try and get through them as quickly as possible. As I say, if you want to just pause the screen at the right place. There we go. Excellent. There we go. And I do believe that is the lot for them. Okay, so moving next up in denomination, we actually have a pair here, which is a pair of shillings. The reason for that is there were 2 shillings that were minted in the UK. One was the English shilling, which is this one right here in front of me, which depicts three lines of England. There we go, 1 shilling. 1957. There we go. Again, it's the same obverse on all of the different coins, so I'm not going to take too much time in going into detail with them. We'll try and stick to the reverses. Okay. Just trying to make sure I don't get too much glare on the coin. I'm having a lot of trouble with my my lighting situation here. I'm trying to use all different kind of things as diffusers, but we'll see as we get on going forwards. I'm sure things will only improve. Okay, so very similar to the last coin, but on this one we have the 1 lion for Scotland. So there we go. Again, just a 1 shilling piece, which 1 shilling would have amounted to 12 pennies back when these were in issue. However, one thing to notice, one thing to mention is there weren't 100 pennies to a pound back then. I believe it was 240 pennies to a pound, and the denomination for a penny was signified with the letter D instead of a letter P. The reason for that is it comes from the Latin denarius, which means penny in Latin. So it's a little bit of information for you about the old penny there. And here we go. This is a 2 shilling piece. This was also known as a florin, which is one of my favourite coins. It's just a absolutely beautiful design on there. Wonderful name, just a lovely little coin. There we go. And 2 shillings, of course. 2 times 12 would have been worth 24 pence in old money speak. Here we go. Excellent. There we go. So last but certainly not least, we have one of my favourite coins ever, which is the Old English half crown. Here we go. This one's from 1967, so I do believe this was the last year the half crowns were ever issued. The full crowns, of course, were issued a few years afterwards, just for commemorative coins. I believe that was up to the 80s. I do believe the first £5 coin, which is what the Royal Mint now offers as a commemorative instead of a crown. I do believe the first one of those was minted in 1990 to celebrate the Queen Mother's 90th birthday. But if I'm wrong about that, do please let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think of all these coins, and if any, tell me which one's your favourite out of all the old coins, and why you like that one over the other ones. I'd be very interested to know. But mainly, thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video with me today. And again, I do appreciate the time and effort you spent to view that. I do hope that it was of interest for you, and maybe you've learned something today that you didn't know before. If you would be kind enough to just take a second just to like and subscribe, it would mean a hell of a lot to me. I know it's only a very small channel, and this is the first real video that I'm uploading to it, but I'm hoping that over time it will grow, and I've certainly got plenty of coins and precious metals to go through with you all and explore and see what we can find. So I'll leave it at that, and just say one last time, thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Okay, thank you. Take care.